Hi everyone, so I did say I wasn't going to be using C++ anymore and all this stuff, but I was thinking about it, I do hate C++, I do hate OpenGL, I do hate all these things, but I still want to make a game because, I just need to make a game. It's a thing. It's like you see games and you're like, oh, I want to do stuff like this. And if you see that for many years, you really want to do it. But anyways, Um, yeah, so I was thinking about, I didn't actually figure out the maths yet, but I actually did have a perspective projection matrix, which I did do in code, sort of myself, in the sense that I found code that did it, and I could easily just research what that code does now to figure out, how it works and stuff like this. So that means that I have technically done a perspective projection matrix in terms of understanding. It's a very simple thing to figure out now because I've got the code. Before it wasn't, and so I need to learn how all the ins and outs of that. And I did the rotation and translation matrices and scaling, so they weren't no problem. You just, if you want to do rotation, you just put the sin and cos's in the right places in the matrix, and you do a minus in certain areas to make sure that you get the correct result. And then if you want to rotate it, you just change the angle of the cosine sign that you want, usually in the actual function, not outside, like multiplying the function by a value. That's not what you do apparently, according to my current analysis of it and all this. So I've actually done what this library attempts to do, in a way. So I don't think it's bad for me to use this library. There's other things, obviously there's things in this library that I haven't done. Although I probably could do, I could make a vector for class. I mean, that's not really difficult. Maybe in making it have many features might be difficult, but then you've got vectors already have features built into them. So I don't know. I think I could do that. And a matrix 4x4 is not very difficult to do. You just make an array or whatever, and you give it a 4x4 row and column values, and then you just fill them in with 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. But obviously it's like 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then you assign values to it on the actual function. If it's a class, it would be a public member, so the public member function parameters. So yeah, so I can do it map 4, map 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, whatever. That's not a problem. So it's just this rotation around the camera and things that I don't really understand, and I don't really think that that it's something that I don't know. It's a weird one when you're designing software and you want to make a game. You kind of just want to be able to say, put camera here, and it do it. I don't really think that we have to learn about this camera unless we want to learn about it, in which we should have the most comprehensive and simple, extremely simple as possible book or something, or a website to look at to tell us how this thing works, and then tell us, if we want to make our own camera, how we can do it in a comprehensive, extremely simple way that doesn't involve insane mathematical calculations and things like this. So if you're going to have a camera, you should have it so that the camera is sort of like it's already built for efficiency and every possible use that you could imagine, as much as possible, and then you can just customize it how you want it to be. So if you want it to tilt to the right as you're moving on the right, or you want it to spin while you're moving and all kinds of crazy stuff, it can do that very simply, right? It should be like that. So I think I'm going to try this library. If you think I'm not very skilled for using this library, I don't really give a shit, because if you really give me money and I had enough money to do it, I would build my own hardware, my own software, my own programming language, and show you how fucking retarded I am. Because if I can do that, that's far superior than making a library, in my opinion. And yeah, that would be what I would do, um, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, and this will just make my life far too easier, and I'll get things done much quicker, and I'll be able to have results, and I'll be able to make a game. Whether or not it's obviously not ideal for me, but I really don't. No, I do care, to be honest. But I don't care in the sense that I really want to make a game, so and I can make a 3D object model parser. It's just this camera angle, trying to get the angle of an endpoint and then change the angle of a matrix based on that endpoint angle. Its position, or whatever it was, I can't remember now, but it's just, see, it's just trying to do camera class, and I can't do it. Not like this. Your mind, you should be able to think things in your mind and to work on the computer. But in C++, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen at all. Who these Anthony Caprices, but whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. I said I wasn't going to use it anymore, but don't listen to me. I never stick to my word unless I really mean it. So thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and all that.